Yuri can't see anything due to Angel putting down the Shadow Orb. They try to tag up through it. Oh, Zipan going for the open. I love it. That nade going out as well. They start to push him. Angel's good for one, but that's all he's going to get. They get swarmed, and the first round is going to go to Giants.
Stacked towards the C site. Look at this, but Shao still managed to sneak out untouched. Somehow doesn't manage to connect those shots, and John but deletes him. But a quick rotate to A leaves them a 3 versus 1 fight essentially on the site, and I'm hoping that Fatino just backs off from this one.
I feel bad for Shao, man. You know when you miss that first ghost shot, sometimes it's just like, oh, no, and then you just can't get it back in, right? You need to slow them down. They're moving a bit too fast, and then you end up in a terrible situation. And it looks like this can continue more be bad situations here. Nicely done by Zipan. He's going to get his nade out as well. One from behind, though. Yuri's able to get him. A second round on the board for Giants.
Towards long. On the back of that, they don't have that reinforcements for the B site and immediately lose it after just taking down Yuri. Turn around to deal with Donk, and that's Vodafone Giants now scrambling to get an early flank on. With Exer's position, he could catch them off guard, but he misses the shots completely. That's a disaster. As FPX easily get a plant for free in a 4v2, I think Giants have to save, right?
Maybe not if Fatino can do some more work here. Angel entered into this B site like a boss, sat himself at the back of site, and it's not a problem for him at all for now. But it does seem like Giants will save regardless of Fatino picking up that kill. They don't want to challenge into it. And that to me says something about their confidence, right? A 2v3 is certainly still possible, but I've just got to feel so bad there for Exers. He was pushed up from the beginning of the round. He thought he was going to have that easy kill. The Meadow still gets it. Like, 9 times out of 10, you should not be missing that.
No, not at all. It's going to be just a cleanup.
He might not be expecting this. Oh, Exers, he's on point, but he's then taken down by Shadow. Now they're in the site, but they don't have the information. Quick skills by Bonk. What else can he get done? He throws the Shadow Orb down, but there's a gap in it, and Angel's ready and waiting. Zipan not finding any success with the ult. He's trying to come in and save the day. Oh, that shot! Oh, that was perfect, Jomba!
They were so quick as well. He threw them over at different heights, different speeds, so that they both landed exactly the same time. That's gorgeous.
I'm just baffled. That was so good.
Both just land exactly the same time. Meet in the air.
So good.
Gorgeous. Oh,
Fatino's just taking the fight, even though he's getting dazed. Yuri's found one as well. Jomba's looking to do some more. Fatino hasn't been finished yet. He's looking up towards window. He knows one's going to be close. And this is an aggressive start, and it's working out. Yuri's then going to put it onto Meadow. And once again, Giants, they're showing us a whole different caliber from this team.
As I said, some of the problems they were showing the other day were just down to not necessarily individuals. They have got the skill, but when it came to playing out these scenarios where they would get an early pick, like they got 8 of them versus Liquid.
Sending it off to the wrong location for now, though it does get broken. Donk's got to be putting in some work from this position, but Shao ready and waiting him for the push out. Angel's on top of it as well. The site is secured. It's a 4 versus 3. They've already spent a revive in this round for the Giants. They know they want to be able to claim this. They want to keep FPX down and out of it. Oh, they weren't expecting that. Angel right on the corner, confident with his aim, as always with the Vandal, and he hits those headies all day long.
Giants end up putting them in the same position that Liquid did. That's just fine.
Oh, the spray, but Exers, he took so much damage then. So could get healed up by the Sage at least.
Yeah, they have to wait for that. They have to wait for the Sage heal. There's no way they can just dive in with a guy on 10 HP. But it's 9 seconds away. I wonder what we see. Yeah, see, they're just holding down. They're going to get this heal up. Then the arrows come over. Then they look to push on through. There you go. So now recon through. Yuri's going to peek upper. They're going to charge out lower with Fatino holding on the operator. I like this setup. Let's see how it works out. The paranoia clears up close. Now they're going to be worried about close right corner. But Zipan, that's through the smoke, and he just double kills. Immediately, they're like, oh, get out of here. Zipan's on ghost. This is ridiculous. He almost got another kill spraying through.
They just all got spammed non-stop. They couldn't even start to move in.
Flank on him, considering he's there so early. Meadow swinging out to look for the kill as the ult comes through towards the B site. Zipan and Meadow wants to open things up. Shadow with another. They've stopped the flank from going through. Hello! Fatino goes straight through and finds a triple. Absolutely destroying them. Even going through to a 4th. That is ridiculous. Vodafone Giants take a round they had no right to win.
He made those knives look like an operator. The Odin's come up. Yuri, though, not really playing off the angle. Tucked himself away in the corner, so didn't take a more forward position. C-site's going to be secured by FPX, but John, how are you getting 2 Odin kills like that? These players are going to make the Odin a viable weapon at this point, Mitch.
I don't know if you've been talking to Dean, but that's all he says is how it's a great weapon. It's
Of
so
course,
good.
of course.
It's all he buys. All right. As we look to Vodafone Giants taking this retake, they haven't got any jet ults, but they have got bullets and plenty of them in Shadow, leaving just Meadow to hold off. We said he was sick in the previous game, and he's coming through with a double already. Not fast enough to take Donk down, though. The 1v3, not quite winnable.
Confidence surrounded it. Donk able to get the first one. More pushing around. He's got himself in a nice position. He's got the orb covering. The cage was down. He tries to sneak through, but Shao was well aware of what was going on there. I think now the retake's going to come into play, but Jomba, he's going to push up, and Jomba gets 2.
What?
He's just destroying them once again.
This is ridiculous. Absolutely insane. Donk tried to push into that smoke.
He does actually manage to tag up the Omen a little bit. Avoids being spotted. They've pushed so fast into this. C-site completely swarmed. Everyone's being taken down ever so slowly, but it is certainly working. The spike still gets planted, only just. But it is a flawless round coming out. Chao's able to get the opening kill. No one's actually been seen yet. They were playing around the smokes. The ult goes out. He's able to get 1. He was looking for more than that, but Angel's there to deliver some kills. More action taken in force. Oh, that's brilliant from Donk, but he's only going to be able to get 1. Zipan's too fast for him. And we find a 6th round finally on the board for Fun Plus Phoenix, who they really are just struggling to chain these rounds together, struggling to find confidence with it, Mitch.
Struggling indeed. I love Yuri's gameplay in general. As we were mentioning, he was definitely, I think he was the first player in the lineup to really catch our eye. Donk had a great first day, but slowed down in the second. There's so many, like, it's rare that you see a team that aren't the, I guess, well-known, aren't as strong. They come in, they've got, like, 1 game on history, and they still have 1 player replaced. And yet there's so many names on this lineup, like Jonba, that I'm saying, like, he's sick. Wow. Fatino as well, but not with that dash.
Fatino pushed in way too fast ahead of that drone, but Exers and Yuri have been able to put in some work. This is great as well. The revive coming in gives them the numbers that they need. Everyone's up, and Fun Plus Phoenix, this is not what you expected at all. Zipan's going to try and force his way in. There's an ult now on Fatino as well. We saw what he could do last time. He gave us that epic moment on the first half. Donk's just tanking the damage there, randomly.
I guess he was right on the edge of the aftershock, so it's not a kill, but that's it's dangerous.
I'm not sure.
Yuri's alone. He's flashed out. They can get back into this one 100% on Fun Plus Phoenix. Sticking it. That fight needs to go Shadow's way. It doesn't. The swing out by Shao, and he's got the timing, got the headshot, and just about got the round, but that one came so close. Considering what Vodafone Giants invested, that should have been like 2 kills at most, and instead, they wipe out almost the full team, nearly win the round, and of course got the spike plant. Yeah,
that's what we got to really focus on here, is that round was too close for something that did not have much behind it. They really, okay, they spent a couple of ults, fair enough, on the side of Giants, but for Fun Plus, it was way too easy that site got just taken advantage of.
Definitely. They just got completely overrun on that. And especially because they found the opening duel with Fatino swinging through. He got the information, which was the point of that dash, but even his teammates were caught behind a smoke then, so they were slightly behind. But still, it just didn't matter. They managed to find those trades immediately. And there were 2 players on the C side as well, let's not forget it. It's not like it was a solo hold from Meadow. Was obviously playing over towards the A site, which is much more conventional nowadays. Initially, you know, coming into beta, probably the first 3 or 4 weeks, we were looking at a Cypher and saying, well, obviously he holds C, it's a choke point. But then you think he's got a camera, he's got tripwires, cages, so he can actually hold all the angles on A by himself and allow you to play. One player, like you see this over here of Shao, is obviously in a position where he can quickly rotate if he needs to support Meadow. But that's what you'd like, to have a player that's flexed between the 2 sites rather than full commitment of 2 on a part of the map that if they push C, for example, you're so far away, that rotate's going to take years.
Oh, Zipan.
That was almost a blast pack kill. Oh, he might be dead from that. That was so close. Because normally he has the blast packs to get away, right? But they're common that he has no escape.
So Shao, it's going to be up to his tricks this time. He's looking for a third. Oh! He was hoping to get 3 with that. They were lining up nicely for him. Still walks away with 1. Did a good amount of damage as well. The shock darts are also going to go out now. His recon bolt's giving him a bit of extra information to work off of here. Everything was just spent
Shot. Satino shutting down Zipan. Very valuable kill. They need to get in there, though. Time is getting very low. Jamba with another. And B is now theirs. All they're going to do is contend with Meadow, who picked up a double. Yuri not caught on the swing back, and he'll get a spike plant. Doesn't even need it. Jamba's the one shutting it down. Putting 11 on the board at last for Vodafone Giants. But that came down to the wire. I mean, a couple lane duels that had to be had immediately, because there was like 12 seconds left when they started fighting. That could have went very wrong.
And it's Fatino and Yuri leading the charge to their team. Jomba's had some incredible impact.
19 kills on Fatino. And I'm looking forward to seeing the first bloods afterwards, because I feel like within the first 6 rounds or so, I think he got 4. It was really solid. And I mean, come on, that play with the knives as well. That jet ult was just insane.
Yeah, I think FPX is going to be having some nightmares about that one for quite some time.
Definitely.
Oh, Dong, what are you up to? He snuck his way into the back of the A site. This could be left unchecked. They've already taken control of it, though. So it's one that worked out, but I mean, it's not going to net him any kills, at least. They've walled it off.
They do think he's in heaven, though. That's the thing, because of where he put the smoke. Now they've cleared it out, but that cost them a little bit of time.
Getting through here is going to be a nightmare for him. Oh, wow. Most of them managed to avoid it, though. Push comes in. It's not going to work out. Shadow instantly killed. They try to make it happen. But Giants, they're just facing. They're going straight in for the kill. And they're going to go straight in to try and take this map. They have made it to match point. It is 12-7. And FPX, this just doesn't look like the same team we saw yesterday.
No, it doesn't. And I'm now just heading over to see our prediction sheet. I just want to double check. Did anybody pick Giants? No. Not a single person picked Giants. And obviously Yuri and Angel are on that sheet, so they couldn't pick themselves. That is madness. And I mean, honestly, if anyone did, I was ready to call them out for taking hallucinogenics, because that would just be ridiculous. Like, there is no way you can predict this team to come through with the level they have. You have you can give them the benefit of the doubt that they'll fix the issues they had in the past, but she's like, the individual performance is what has pulled them through to this. Like, Fatino's been insane.
It just comes down to, for me, right, that within Valorant at times, you can just have one of those games where you're feeling yourself, you're hitting those shots, right, and you pull off situations like this. 2 swift kills, both headshots for Jomba. Fatino just pushing again. Oh, how did Meadow not kill him? He's got 42 health. They're in the C site. He's being healed back up by the Sage. He's continuing to spam away, and Giants want to end this map in style. Only 2 players left on FPX, and this is not looking good for them at all. Giants, they are large and in charge when it comes to this map. And this is scary if you're an FPX fan. Shadow's able to get 1, but he's so low on health. Shao actually steals it with the shock dart, but damage was done either way. He's pushing out. He's trying to get the spray on go. He finds himself another. This would be a huge retake if they can get it done, but it's not possible. Yuri finishes it off. 13-7, and Vodafone Giants take down FPX on map 1.